Player models. Don't you just hate when you change into a brand new player model, and no matter which one it is, you always look like you're at the same height, even if that player model is supposed to be small? Well, what if there was a mod that automatically adjusted your height, and not only that, but also your health, depending on the player model that you choose? That is exactly what we'll be taking a look at in today's video. This is the dynamic player mod, and as you can see, we are Fat Puss in Boots. Obviously, I picked the most degenerate of player models for this video, so normally when you'd pick this, you would, well, maybe I should just show you. Alright, and here we are. So you're gonna notice that even though we are tiny little Puss in Boots, well, if we were to change to a different player model, nothing changes. It is the exact same. In fact, I think even our hitboxes or hurt boxes are also the same. So if like you had another player, which sadly I don't have one to test this, an NPC, it'd be hard to gauge because they just shoot at whatever the hell they want. Even though we're supposed to be small, if someone were to shoot, say, right here, it would probably still hit us because, well, we just seem to be smaller. But of course, with the mod installed, we can see that we are actually smaller, and it's not just like a random guess, it really does match up to the character. As you can see, I mean, we're pretty much at eye level, which is exactly where we're supposed to be at. And I just love some of these player models. They are so goofy looking. Don't worry guys, I got even more goofy stuff. But this thing also has hand models, which look a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Anemic? Now thankfully, to go with this, we have an amazing mod, and that is the automatic player model changer, which pretty much you just click and it changes on the fly. You don't have to kill yourself and respawn. Here's the cool thing though, you don't even need to download custom player models to get the effect. As you can see here, we have the Combine, but as you saw there, take a notice on the outside of the display here. We ever so slightly go down, because Shell is, well, ever so slightly smaller. Also, it's dark as hell in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put down a few lights. Alright, perfect. Now we can see a lot better, and again, this kind of continues. No matter what player model you pick, I mean, a lot of them are gonna be the same size. Like, as you can see, pretty much everything on this line is the exact same height. But when you kind of go to some of the female player models, like even between these two, there's a slight height difference, which I assume would be negligible, but I guess they had to put it in. It makes each player model feel a bit more personal. It feels like they have more identity, and I think that is really neat. So again, we can go through most of these. A lot of them are going to be the same size though, just some slight variants. Alright, this is not what you guys clicked on the video for. No. You wanted to see some of the custom player models. I downloaded a few. Let's see what they look like. This is Chainsaw Man. If you guys don't know, absolutely the best manga / anime in the world. I have every single volume, not trying to gloat or anything, but I'm the biggest mother effing fanboy of Chainsaw Man there ever was. So we got Denji here, looking pretty sly. All the weapons and stuff look good, but this is not a player model review. I just wanted to showcase that. You're going to notice down by our health there, and that's going to change depending on the player model we pick, and it adjusts based on the size. So if we were to kill ourselves real quick, you're going to see we have 100. Now, the thing that's really obnoxious about this mod is it does not scale with higher player models. So if we were to get a bigger one, like I'm just going to go ahead and do it. We got Reinhardt here, a pretty beefy dude. And I mean, you can see compared to like a normal player model, we are quite a bit bigger, and that makes sense. Reinhardt's, again, big ass dude. But you're going to notice something unfortunate. Our health is still 100. If we were to respawn, which by the way, this model looks incredible, well, we're still at 100, and that is kind of annoying because if we were to change, say, to like classic Sonic here, I mean, look how tiny we are. We're even smaller, I think, than the Puss in Boots one. Yeah, we are. Our health went down. Now our maximum health is only 60, and you might think, oh, that was just a fluke. Well, respawning, it's still 60, so that's forever going to be our max health. Just kind of mixing in with the realism again, making it more believable. And again, it's just so awesome because now that we're this size, we can't even climb the steps. We have to jump up each of the steps. Super cool stuff. I mean, it's probably annoying to do this, but again, it makes things more realistic and believable, which in my opinion is always a good thing. Wait, hold up, can we jump through this window now? Oh my god, we actually did! That is incredible. A+ mod design. Now, unfortunately, if you were to go the other route and say become big, going back to Reinhardt here, now you're not going to fit into areas you normally could. So you're gonna have to either crouch or just not get as big of a player model. Thankfully though, we got this big boy entrance. Now, if you want to take this a step further, I do recommend doing this for most of these. Go ahead and install Gmod Legs 3, and it's going to give you, well, your legs. Unfortunately, Reinhardt has this big jutting thing out of his chest, so it's kind of obnoxious. You can't really see his legs all that well. But again, it makes it feel like you're playing as the character. I'm gonna go back to Chainsaw Man here. You can see Denji's very flashy looking kicks. And sadly, we don't get the chainsaws. I mean, we do get hand models, which is awesome. But where the hell are the chainsaws, man? And we got Sonic here looking at our stubby little legs. It's even better with fat puss in boots. Oh yes, and again we get those hand models. When you get hand models with the Gmod Legs 3, it all just kind of comes together. Now, of course I wanted to really raise and lower the bar depending on which one you prefer, so we're gonna go with this. That's right. We got a goddamn Xeno facehugger. I had to do it, guys. And I love this player model because check out the way he holds the weapons. He holds it with his tail. It's kind of hard to see. Normally you wouldn't have any trouble seeing it because again the view model wouldn't change. But no worries, we can improvise. So we're gonna put this up. Alright, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see it. Look at the way he holds the weapons. I love that. That is such a cool and clever way to make this kind of, again, more immersive. Although I don't know why a facehugger would have a rocket launcher. But anything's possible in Garry's mod. And you can see it even has animations. That is so sick. Oh, this is so cool. Player models have come a long way. Even the recoil works. But again, this is probably the smallest player model. Like, we are kissing the ground right now. Our health didn't go down. It looks like the maximum it can go down is to 60. Because again, like, I can't imagine going any lower than this. And it does scale based on your height. Also, I'm gonna be quiet for a second. It even has custom footstep sounds, really cool stuff. So climbing these stairs now feels like I'm climbing goddamn Mount Everest. So we're just gonna no clip out here to see what it looks like. I mean, now I'm kind of worried. I don't even think we can jump this high. Oh, we can, thanks to the vaulting add-on with the V-Manip. Don't know how a facehugger would vault, but hey, here we are. Alright, so you guys have seen what this looks like. Funny thing is we're so small we can't even see our legs because we're pretty much on the ground. Let's go the other way. Let's go to the biggest, and this is where some issues come into play. So on one hand, it looks pretty cool. It looks like we're riding a goddamn dinosaur. That is so neat. The problem is, look at our view model hands. We're not supposed to be riding the dinosaur. We're supposed to be the dinosaur. And that is where Gmod legs can be a little, problematic. Thankfully though, you can easily just turn it off. And now we are good to go. So I think I've showcased this dinosaur or a Spinosaur of some sort, but I think it's by the same person. These are really cool player models. Like, you get footstep sounds, you get animations for everything, which if we go back down to the mirror room, I can barely fit down here, but check this out. When you melee attack, the T-Rex bites. I just think that's really cool. And then the way his little hands hold onto the weapons is kind of adorable in a way. So this is where I think it would be amazing if, you know, our health went up depending on our size. Also, wait, can we even get out of here? Wait, this is my crouch. Are you ready? The funny thing is, it looks like we're going down. And again, the animations look really cool, like top-notch stuff. The problem is, let's not look at the mirror. Are you ready? I'm gonna crouch. Why do we go up? That is really bizarre. So crouching is not gonna help us. We are pretty much trapped in here unless we no clip. So if you guys want to be a super small petite player model and actually feel like you're that size, or you want to be a gargantuan beast and really feel like you owned the server, this mod is definitely going to be something you want to check out. I'll put all the links to everything in the description. There's going to be quite a few of them. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video until the end. I'll see you guys in the next video. And of course, as always, until next time, farewell.